As scary as it was finally time for me to tell my own story. My name is Omar Ghanem. I'm the founder and CEO of Games.gg. Grew up right here in Sharjah. In the beginning, I actually spent most of my professional career in social media and agency specifically. A bit later in my professional career that I found out that I can actually work with video games. And essentially, I identified a gap, built a community around that idea, and then that became Games.gg today. I think growing up as a child playing, on the PlayStation 1 or Atari or whatever it is, there was something magical about video games. And in time, I think that magic started fading away. And when I realized the technology behind blockchain gaming and how you could effectively have a true sense of ownership of your own assets, how you could effectively allow gaming studios to actually raise money in different ways so they don't have to be super extractive, I think it kind of ignited a spark in my head. Our mission is to empower as many gamers to get more out of their video games as possible. We believe in a future where gamers can get a lot more than just the fun aspect. And that doesn't necessarily have to mean money. It could be as much as just owning an asset truly and being able to verify that. It could be having the freedom to transact and trade it in an open secondary market. And what makes us specifically unique as Games.gg is we have a library of over 500 different games. You can explore anything from reviews to guides to news to analytics about any game in the space. And essentially it's a one-stop shop for everything Web3 gaming. I don't think people realize how lonely it is to actually build a startup as an entrepreneur. And ecosystems like Sheraa and a lot of other ecosystems in the UAE help make that a little bit more bearable. Over the past 2 years, we've effectively played the role of that trusted friend that gives you, recommendations about what games to play, what games to skip. We fill the gap of what an IGN or an IMDb typically would normally fill. We've effectively impacted and touched the lives of over 1 million users today, and we will hopefully continue to onboard more and more gamers and hopefully reach the 3.3 billion gamers worldwide. It's no secret that gaming is now becoming a very normal thing. I mean, decades ago when we used to play video games, it was always viewed as a hobby. Today, it's a serious business. It's bigger than film and music, and you see entire regions and governments invest heavily into the space, whether it's through providing work opportunities or investing more into game studios, or even visa opportunities for people that want to just focus on working in gaming. And so it was becoming a lot more apparently clear that gaming was only going to grow further and further, and at some point, all of these new gamers that were coming in were going to feel the same frustration that we felt after playing video games for so long. So the need for blockchain gaming or Web3 gaming was quite clear that it was about to actually surge and go much, much higher. Biggest challenge for us was definitely education. Change is difficult, especially in an industry that's been a certain way for quite some time. And I think convincing the first 100, 1,000 gamers that this was the next wave, that this was the future of gaming, was probably the most challenging thing that we had to go through. We learned a really difficult lesson that it's really, in the end of the day, all about resilience. Our vision is to onboard 100 million gamers into the blockchain gaming space. We've already cracked 1% of that, so hopefully over the next few years we'll be able to onboard millions and millions more. And for any aspiring entrepreneurs, I'd say as much as you really need to be persistent and resilient, you also need to be open-minded and take in advice from others around you, join ecosystems, ask questions, and learn from others that have either built startups or are a few steps ahead of you in their startup journey.